Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We're going to have your top 4 at 4 in just a moment, of course. But first, let's have a look at commuter traffic and weather with Spring and 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Alexa Bianco. Alexa, seeing a lot of green out there. How's it looking?
Yeah, it's moving along pretty swiftly. I think some people are still out and about enjoying the New Year's holiday too. Probably not back to work just yet, but there's some minor traffic around Forest Park in the Springfield area, but for the most part, look like it's moving along pretty swiftly here. We are in a high wind advisory still, and that's going to continue until about 1 a.m. tonight, and this is for everybody across Western Massachusetts, including the Berkshires. So wind gusts right now are currently, we're seeing up to 40 miles per hour in some areas around North Adams, 36 in Westfield. Calm right now in Northampton, 31 in Orange, but careful still driving when you're on the highway, especially when it is that windy out there. Clouds and radar, we're seeing some scattered flurries across the area, but for the most part, we're mainly dry, just seeing some cloud coverage for the rest of the evening. Temperatures still pretty chilly out there, especially with the wind chill. It's going to feel more like the teens, even though the air temperature is actually in the mid-20s. I'll let you know if your New Year's Eve forecast is staying dry with the Skycast in just a couple minutes.
Now for your top 4 at 4, New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs has been charged with felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery. The charges stem from an incident in Dedham on December 2nd, the day after the Patriots beat the New York Giants. Boston media outlets report Diggs' attorneys appeared in a court in Dedham, and they seek to keep the details sealed. The victim has not yet been revealed. In a statement, the Patriots tell our sister station WPRI that Diggs denies the allegations, and the team continues to support the wide receiver. Diggs is scheduled to be arraigned on Friday, January 23rd. 22 News will bring you any new details as we learn them. A fire at a condo complex in Waterbury, Connecticut early this morning has left one person dead. Crews responded to reports of heavy fire at a building on the 100 block of Mark Lane at around 6:30 a.m. Once the fire was knocked down and crews could get inside, they found an adult man dead on the floor. The investigation is currently underway, according to officials. And we have a follow-up on the incident at a Pride gas station in Ludlow yesterday. Just before 3 p.m., at least 6 police vehicles were seen by witnesses surrounding a white sedan. Ludlow Provisional Police Chief Michael Brennan told 22 News that 4 people, 2 adults and 2 juveniles, were in the vehicle and allegedly fired a BB gun at another driver from it. All 4 people were arrested and charged with assault with a dangerous weapon, vandalism, and disorderly conduct. The driver was also charged with attaching license plates to an unregistered and uninsured motor vehicle. The Springfield Police Department has announced it will conduct compliance checks at businesses selling or serving alcohol. The compliance checks will happen randomly throughout 2026 and may begin as soon as January 1st. During the checks, police will ensure that businesses are properly checking IDs and aren't selling or serving alcohol to customers under 21. Businesses found in violation will have a hearing with the city's license commission and could have their liquor license suspended or revoked. All right, now let's have another check of the weather with Alexa Bianco. Alexa, very windy out there earlier.
And very chilly.
Yes.
It's starting to really feel like getting into January, just a couple days. But we're seeing right now mostly cloudy conditions around 6 o'clock this evening. A few scattered flurries are possible throughout the rest of the evening, as I was saying earlier. Through the overnight hours as well, mostly cloudy even at 7 a.m. on Wednesday. But for most of your New Year's Eve day, it is more of a calm day. We're just seeing some cloud coverage, some flurries, but light snow is possible heading towards the evening. So if you're going to be out, of course, that's the prime times around between 10 and midnight. So we do see some light snow moving through. Minor accumulation is possible, and that will clear out by the time we get towards 6 a.m. on Thursday. Just seeing some light flurries. I'll show the full forecast coming up at 22 News at 5.
Trending today, Beyonce is officially a billionaire. That's according to Forbes. She's the 5th musician to hold that title, joining her husband Jay-Z, Rihanna, Bruce Springsteen, and Taylor Swift. The 35-time Grammy winner reached the milestone following 2 of her most successful global tours, including the Renaissance World Tour, which grossed almost $600 million back in 2023. Outside of music and touring, Beyonce owns Sir Davis Whiskey and the Sacred Hair Care brand. The famous Harlem Globetrotters made history Monday night, returning to the birthplace of basketball to celebrate their 100th season. Fans were in the stands at the Mass Mutual Center to watch the Globetrotters take on their long-standing rivals, the Washington Generals. The Globetrotters first started in 1926 and are still touring the world. State officials Carlos Gonzalez, Brian Ash, and Angelo Pupolo joined in on the celebration, honoring their centennial season. It was a night of history, celebration, and unforgettable moments. Well, if you haven't made it to Bright Nights at Forest Park this holiday season, today is a great opportunity. Bright Nights is offering its third and final $12 Tuesday tonight. The tickets must be purchased in advance online, with one ticket covering one car. Tickets are limited and will be accepted from 5 to 9 p.m. or until every car in line has entered and taken the 3-mile-long illuminated tour. Now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. It's chilly outside, as you know, but strong winds across the region are making it feel even colder. We have some tips to keep you safe. And it's the biggest New Year's Eve celebration in Western Massachusetts. We'll be live in Northampton with all the first night preparations. Plus, a local icon presented a check to the Springfield Rescue Mission this morning. Hear why this donation means so much to her.
And looking at the traffic one last time, still seeing some minor traffic around Forest Park in the Springfield area, but a lot of green across the board here, moving along pretty swiftly. You can always see the latest updates on the Mass 511 page and on their Twitter account.
All right, Alexa, thank you. And thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4. You can join Alexa and myself on TV starting at 5 and get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.